Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Abbasupedia. Hope you enjoyed the previous video on the circulatory system. Today I bring you a video on the skeletal system. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, share, like and hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Today we are going to talk about the contents of the skeletal system, that are skeletal system, bones and types of bones, major bones of the body, functions of the bones, joints and types of joints, muscles and types of muscles. So let us now talk about the skeletal system. The skeletal system consists of bones from a rigid framework called the skeleton. There are 206 bones in a body. Bones are made up of minerals such as calcium and phosphorus. Let us now talk about the bones and types of bones. The types of bones are long bones. For example, bones of limbs including the bones of fingers and toes. Short bones, for example, bones of wrist and ankle. Flat bones, for example, bones of the skull and breastbone. Irregular bones, for example, bones of spine and hip. Let us now talk about the functions of the bone. The first function is shape and support. Bones give shape and support to the body. The second function is protection. That is, bones protect the delicate internal organs such as the heart, lungs and the brain. The third function is movement. That is, it allows the movement of various parts of the body. The fourth function is mineral storage. That is, it stores minerals like calcium and phosphorus. The fifth function is blood cell formation. That is, it produces RBCs. Let us now talk about the major bones of the body, that are skull, backbone, ribcage, limbs, jawbone and girdle bone. So let us now talk about the structure of the skull. The skull is made up of 22 bones. All bones in the skull are fixed and immovable except for the lower jaw. The part of the skull which protects the brain consists of 8 bones. However, the face contains 14 bones. In addition, there are 6 small bones in our ears, 3 in each ear. Let us now talk about the structure of the jawbone. Jawbone is the largest and the strongest bone in the skull. It is the only bone in the skull that can move. Now, let us talk about the functions of the skull. Skull covers and protects the brain, gives shape to the face. Lower jaw helps us to talk and eat. Let us now talk about the structure and the function of the backbone. The backbone is a long and flexible bony structure called the spine or the vertebral column. The spine is made up of 33 small ring-like bones. Each bone is called vertebra. The backbone encloses and protects the soft spinal cord. Let us now talk about the structure and function of the ribcage. Ribcage has 12 pairs of thin, curved bones called ribs, a long flat bone called sternum. First 10 pairs out of the 12 pairs of ribs are fixed to the sternum in the front and the backbone at the back. 12th and 11th pair are not attached to the sternum, hence called the floating ribs. Function: ribcage protects the heart and lungs. Let us now talk about the limbs, of which upper limbs, which are also called arms, have 2 parts, upper and lower arm. Bone of the upper arm is the humerus, along with muscles and joint It helps in the movement of arm, which help to eat and lift things. Now let us talk about the lower limbs, which are also known as legs. Have two parts, upper and lower leg. Bone of the upper leg is the femur, which is the longest bone in the body. Along with muscles and joints, help in movement of legs, which help to walk, run and jump. Now let us talk about the girdle bones. Girdle is a bony ring-like structure. Our body has two girdles, shoulder girdle and hip girdle. Shoulder girdle has the shoulder blade and the collarbone. Hip girdle has three bones fused to make one bone. A joint is a place in the skeleton where two or more bones connect. Bones are held together at the joints with the help of ligament. At the joints, the surfaces of the bones are covered with cartilage. There are two types of joints, movable and immovable joints. All the joints in the body are movable except those in the skull. Now let us talk about the types of movable joints. Hinge joint. This type of joint allows only back and forth movement. Hinge joints are found in the knees, elbows, fingers and toes. Ball and socket joint. In this type of joint, the ball-shaped end of the bone fits into the cup-shaped socket of another bone. This type of joint allows movement in all directions. The shoulder and the hip joint are examples of ball and socket joint. Pivot joint. This joint allows us to move our head sideways. Pivot joints are found between the first and the second vertebrae of the neck region of the backbone. Gliding joint. This type of joint allows the bones to glide against each other. Gliding joints are found in the bones of the wrist, ankle, between the bones of the vertebral column. Muscles are the soft tissues present at various places in the body. They are present around bones, joints, and even inside our organs. They do everything from moving our bones and organs to contracting and relaxing our heart. There are over 600 different muscles in our body. They remain attached to the body through tendons. There are two types of muscles, voluntary and involuntary. Voluntary muscles. Voluntary muscles are those muscles whose movements can be controlled by us. The skeletal system that are present in the arms, legs, hands and feet are examples of voluntary muscles. Involuntary muscles. Involuntary muscles work on their own and their movements cannot be controlled by us. The following are the two types of involuntary muscles present in the human body. There are two types of involuntary muscles, smooth muscles and cardiac muscles. Smooth muscles present inside the walls of internal organs like stomach and intestines. Cardiac muscles present inside the walls of heart. They work non-stop to help pump blood to all parts of. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video.